Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So today, I'm finally going to sit down and play with this palette by Colourpop. This is a Shadow of Secrets. Look how gorgeous the cover is. So I'm going to be playing with this, giving you my first impressions, showing you the colors. I'm also going to do a look with it. Plus, I also got some new gel eyeliners from Colourpop as well that I'm going to be showing you. So if that interests you, then keep on watching. Okay, so I haven't done a review on this yet, or first impressions on this yet, because this took like a month and a couple of days to get to me. Yep. I know there's a lot of delays with packages now because of the fires and all that, but I always get Colourpop super duper late, so I'm not surprised that I got this basically a month later. But look how stunning it is. This is like a gothic, Victorian gothic eyeshadow palette. It's so beautiful. And let me show you the colors. Dark and smoky. I was super surprised when they came out with this, and I couldn't resist. And lately now, all brands are coming out with like a dark aesthetic for Valentine's, and I'm loving it. It's super great that they went that route. I just love this color story so much. I still haven't swatched it or anything because today is very dark and gloomy, which is perfect for this palette. That's why I haven't swatched it or anything. I haven't played with it or touched it or anything. So I'm dying to put my little fingers in there and see. And my brush. Look how stunning this is. I'm glad that they did this because there's a lot of brands that came out with this type of aesthetic of like dark, gothic-y Valentine's Day palettes, but they're more on the pricier side. Like all the indie brands are getting really pricey now, and I get it because of the quality. But this one, you know, Colourpop is affordable. I think this was $22, and I'm glad that they came out with something like this because it's more affordable. I'm excited about that. Let me tell you a little bit what it says back here in the back of the packaging. From fan favorite makeup brands, Colourpop comes an unforgettable palette inspired by dark romance, fantasy, and fairy lore for the most captivating glam. I agree, this is great. I mean, everything from the packaging and everything. So I think I'm going to start with who did this, which is this like purpley gray tone. Now this doesn't have a mirror, so I'm going to use mine and just put this all over. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a dark look with it. I haven't bought an eyeshadow palette from Colourpop in such a long time because everything they were coming out with recently was like meh for me, except the one they just came out with. I think it's what's it called? From the movie Twilight. Not the first palette they came out with. I didn't like that one. I really didn't like the color story to that one. But the second one they came out with, oh, I forgot the name. And that one, I was so tempted. I almost grabbed it, but I waited. I'm gonna wait until they put it on sale, if they ever do, to get it, because that one, that bottom row from that palette, looks stunning, and for the videos that I've seen is good, and you can create so many looks with it. But this one I just couldn't pass up. I had to get it. This one actually came out like shortly after that one. I'm also going to put that down here, and this is going to be a trust the process type of thing because it's going to look very just all over the place and messy, but that's the look that I'm going for. So if you don't like looks like that, dark and grungy and messy, this is not the video for you. Okay, I think I'm gonna use now Clammed, which is this one. I'm gonna put that more on the crease. Right in here is more on the red side. The first one was a cool tone, like a purple gray, and I love that color. And tones like that. But this one is more on the red side, more like the wine side. I'm gonna place that right here and a little bit above. Of course, I'm gonna use the darkest shade of the palette, which is this one. I'm not sure if that's like a really dark gray or it's black. Yeah, it's a very dark gray. So I'm gonna use that one to kind of put it in the outer corner. And then I'm gonna go in with my glitter primer over here to try some of those shimmers. So I'm just gonna place this over here, create a little lift. Not that much. Who else got this palette? I feel like I haven't really seen any videos reviewing this palette for some reason. Like it got overshadowed because it came out right after that Twilight palette, the second one. And like, I never heard anybody talking about this one. And it's so shocking for me because I think it's gorgeous, the color story. Oh my god, I'm swatching some of the shimmers and it's so hard to decide. Look how stunning. Oh my gosh. What do I do? And they also have this one over here. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna try to use two, and I'm gonna go in first with this one. I'm gonna put that closer to the outer corner. This is one of those mushy ones, so you gotta be careful with it. Oh, that is so freaking pretty. It has a whole bunch of colors. I see like peach, pink, kind of bluish. Oh, it's so freaking beautiful, you guys. And then in the inner part, I think I'm gonna go in with this one. It's more like a gunmetal type of color. Oh, so stunning. So metallic. Wow. Put that right in here in the inner part. I did add my glitter primer by NYX just in case. And then just go back and forth between those two colors. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking beautiful. Wow, they've upgraded their shimmers for this palette. And I gotta say, it's about time. Look at that. Okay, I do have some fallout because I was kind of messy with it. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But I'm gonna continue with the lower lash line and go in with that wine color again. And put that closer to the lower lash line. I'm super, super, super impressed with the quality of those shimmers. I don't think I've ever tried shimmers like that from them specifically. I've tried those shimmers like that from like indie brands, but I don't think I remember their shimmers being that metallic and that sparkly. And the texture is different too. So I think they upgraded really good. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. I'm taking a smaller brush, but not that small, and taking that really dark gray and connect that to the outer corner and perfect anything over here that I have to perfect. And of course, I'm gonna add my mascara. I'm debating if I'm gonna put falsies, so I'll think about it and I'll be back. Before I do that, I'm gonna show you the two colors that I got, the eyeliners from them. This one is Joyride. beautiful like brick color, which I think I'm going to be using this one today. And then the other one's slightly deeper. This one is called Charmer. So I'm gonna go with this one. I just love their eyeliners. They're so pigmented and you don't have to struggle with them. Love that. Hopefully you can see that. Ooh, kind of makes my eyes like bloody. Love that. Okay, I'm back. I added the rest of my face and I gotta say I freaking love this palette. This palette is so amazing. The quality is great. I really do think that those shimmers have been upgraded. If you have this palette, please let me know what you think of it, because I haven't heard that many people talking about it. I can't even remember one person who did a video with it. I'm not sure as of recording as today. The mattes are the same quality they've always had, which I love their mattes. And all the shimmers and the mattes that I tried, I loved. So I think this is great and it's super affordable. If you compare it to those indie brands now that are really, really pricey, you can't go wrong with this one. So again, let me know if you have it and what you think of it. So this is the final look. I absolutely love it. I know it's dark, it's not for everybody, but I like this type of smokiness and darkness. And I also like the light ones. And I'm not sure you can create a light. Yes, you can. You can create a lighter look with this using this row right here, or mainly these two and the lighter shimmers. So yeah, you can do a light everyday look with this palette as well. I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it because I really do love those tones. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.